Nerf this! There is a lot of pictures of these Overwatch women with dicks. It's gotten so bad that when I play the game, I just imagine every character with a dick now. Here comes Symmetra with her bulging cock. So you guys know the drill. I posted a tweet and I said, next People Ruin Everything will be on Overwatch. Send me your worst. And I include a cute little cross-dressing Reaper gif, as if that was bad at all compared to the shit you guys sent me. I scrolled like an inch down with my mouse, and there's a video of Tracer sucking down May's 12-inch hammer. Here's a picture of Junkrat and Roadhog having sex. And this is actually one of the tamer things that I've been sent. At least it's not rape. I mean, you can tell by little hearts that Roadhog's enjoying it, so whatever tickles your fancy, I guess.
I'm a one-man apocalypse.
So there's this really weird type of fan art. I'm not sure what to call it. I'm sure it has a name. It has the Overwatch characters, and for whatever reason, they're like swallowing other Overwatch characters in their butts and then like stuffing them in their stomachs. It's really, really weird. So here's one of May, and she's sucking up Diva into her butt. What the hell? Why, man? What? And there's even a little sound effect here thing that says slurp. I think it's their butt. I don't know, could be their badge. It's hard to tell, really. Here's one of Sombra sucking up, I think those are Mercy's legs. It's like reverse shitting. And then they have pictures of these characters afterwards. Here's Tracer, and you can, what? Her belly is gigantic. If something this large was in her belly, you would assume that she would have an outie. It looks more like a moon crater. Sorry, love, this is one I can't reverse. Kick, slosh, like they're struggling inside her belly. Is this a kink? Do some people find this hot? Because if they do, man, there really is no hope for the human race. Here's one of Mercy. She's just sitting down, you know, after a long, hard day's work. I was sent this really disturbing comic. If you thought the butt vacuum pics were bad, sometimes I wonder who beat this shit out of Shadbase when he was a kid. He's a really good artist, can't take that from him, but the things he decides to draw, Here we go. So this is a comic of Tracer, and it says Anal Watch in the top left-hand corner. She's bending over with her butthole exposed. And then out of nowhere, this little kid jumps on her and starts ramming her with his little baby dick. I mean, I would read the captions to you guys, but I think I want to prevent myself from puking in this video. So there's a cartoon called The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Here's the Overwatch version. The edgy adventures of Widow and Sombra. I can't even tell you guys how much I appreciate this image right now because it's just cute and it's tame and there's no dicks, no rape, no butt vacuuming. The most incredible diva cosplay in the world is not this, it's this. Points for creativity, I guess. I'm not really sure if those toilet paper tubes are doing this cosplay much justice, but the rest of it's pretty spot on. Here's another one from our boy Shadbase. It looks like a child version of Symmetra. She looks mentally handicapped in this, and it's very apparent by her hat, which says, "Be patient with me, I have autism." She has a sock puppet of Pepe the Frog, and she's lactating. What is she, like 12 years old? And she's pregnant. So here's a crossover image of Poncha from Emperor's New Groove and Roadhog. Again, thank you for the lack of dicks in this image. It's quite nice. Here's an image of Tracer as a baby. She's got a diaper and a pacifier. It's a pretty harmless image, but why? Do you guys ever look at Winston and just think, man, I really want to see that gorilla cock. That's something that I would love to witness. Well, I've witnessed it. Here's a naked picture of Winston. Here's a more graphic version of naked Winston. He's jizzing all over the place and he's pretty angry about it. I hate ejaculating! 2 fingers inside Tracer. 3 fingers inside Tracer. Doomfist!
It's you. It's me! Goodbye!
Wanker.
Turn off the sun!
Here's a naked picture of Tracer and it looks like she's getting her butt sucked by Winston. It's not like he's licking her butt or anything. His entire mouth is engulfing her ass. It's like... It looks like she's enjoying it. So bestiality is a thing in the Overwatch world. That's good to know. There's this weird like obese art where people just love drawing people fat. This one's a little bit different, where you have the obese art, but instead of just being fat, we got a pretty chunky Mei using her ice gun to like fill up Tracer. She looks like that massive balloon that you saw in the slow-mo, guys. Who thinks to draw this stuff, man? I really want to draw Winston sucking on Tracer's butthole. I really want to draw Mei filling up Tracer with her ice fluid until she's a fat ass balloon. I really want to draw pedo porn between Tracer and a little boy. I really want to draw young retarded Symmetra. This is funny. This one's pretty good. Assemble your team. And every single person picked Doomfist except for one Mercy. And then they show this picture below. She is about to get slammed. It's basically just like an Oreo, but one little layer of filling and a billion cookies. Oh, what the fuck? What is this from? This is so weird. Here's a picture of Diva, and I'm not sure what game this is from. It looks like it's from a game. It looks like she's taken a Snapchat of herself after she took a shit. And the caption says, infiltrated Talon HQ and left a present in the ladies' room, GG toilet, and there's a whole lot of shit. This picture brings me back to the last episode we did on Shrek, Overwatch. Every single character is Shrek. Here's Widowmaker, McCree, and Tracer as My Little Ponies. Here's a Trump / May crossover. May-ka, America, great again. I will build a great wall. May 2016. And here we have the sexiest cosplay of Diva you've ever seen. It's a man with a beard. He couldn't at least shave? Here's a picture of Widowmaker. What's wrong, Reupload? Could it be you're craving my baguettes? Here's May about to bone Tracer. You know, it wouldn't be that bad. It would just be another sex image. If it wasn't for the fact that she froze Tracer to the ground and is about to rape her. Oops, love? I dropped my monster condom that I use for my magnum dong. Pokemon Noon. So you know how Bastion has a little bird? Imagine if they swapped places. What you get is a massive awkward bird man and a tiny little robot bird. You can always count on ifunny.com to send you the best memes. Case in point with this Zenyatta here. Here's a picture of a bunch of SpongeBobs as the Overwatch characters. This isn't bad, but it is sexy, lol. I'm sorry, I just can't agree with you. I don't think Widowmaker sucking on some toes is sexy, but to each their own. Overwatch. If you thought this Tracer cosplay was good, you haven't seen shit. Check out this shit. I like the spray bottles. Is that a pad on his shin? So you know how you can get those mouse pads where they have like the cushion, but it's just like a butt or a pair of tits? Here we got the same shit, but it's with Hanzo and Genji? God damn, Genji is thick as fuck. What the fuck? This is the weirdest one yet. Here's Tracer as a horse, but she's a horse without fur, like a human horse. She's got tits and a dick too. Who was thinking, hey, Tracer kind of reminds me of a horse. Not just any horse, like a human horse with a huge cock and some titties. Here's a picture of Reaper with jizz squirting out of his butthole. Here's a short little video of a Diva cosplay. Oh, hell yeah, look at that Diva booty.
Winky face.
You guys sent me some pretty ridiculous shit, but I found something that might be weirder than any of it. I'm gonna read a segment off of the article. Due to the extremely seductive butts and cute characters, Overwatch's porn has been all over the web for months. During the beta phase, there was a rise of more than 800% in search for Overwatch porn. After the game was officially launched, Blizzard started taking down Overwatch's porn on the internet, but it looks like Blizzard will have another thing to worry about since there is a Chinese company that has already produced a series of Overwatch penis controllers on the internet. Named Overwatch Butt, the penis controllers feature those sexy butts of Overwatch's female characters and allow male gamers to stick their privates in. What the fuck? How do you play the game with just your dick? Is there a controller on the bottom side of it? Now maybe I'm just not the best at multitasking, but I'm guessing it would be a little bit difficult to jerk your dick and also play Overwatch at the same time using your dick? What the hell? There's a YouTuber that I'm really good friends with named Bionic Pig, and he plays a fuck ton of Overwatch. So I thought, who better to traumatize with an Overwatch fanfiction than him? So let's give it a watch.
Hey guys, it's Bionic Pig, that's who I am. Elvis wanted me to read a fan fiction of Overwatch, which is a game that I play a lot. And I could only imagine Since it being Overwatch, I can only imagine what kind of fan fiction he gave me. And as I read the title, A Fiery Love, Roadhog X Junkrat fanfic. All right, let's just go. Let's just read it, okay? Hog Daddy, are we there yet? I moaned with impatience. His massive pig head shifted his way to the back seat where I was sitting. If you say one more word, I will punish you. He oinked sexily. Not even sexually, but sexily. But if it's you, I would want to get punished. Smiley face, I whined. He sighed and continued driving. I shook my head and started looking out the window. For years now, I've been trying to get his massive pig cock inside of me, but he never obeyed. Maybe it's because he's dominant. All this time I've been trying to get his cock inside me when I should have been waiting. He doesn't obey anyone's rules. I just gotta wait a little longer, and soon his magnum song inside of me. Okay. You see, I am a hermaphrodite. So he wreck my pussy and tear my asshole and fondle my balls at the same time. I then started to masturbate to the thought of Hog Daddy's pink, throbbing cock pushing my whole body back and forth, making me cry in pain. I've masturbated to this thought for the 10th time today. I whipped out my 2-inch penis and started stroking it. Suddenly, I felt a big, cold hand cover it up whole. Junkie poo, your little dong is turning me on, Hog Daddy said quietly. I gasped in surprise. What? Hog Daddy, will you do it for me? I whimped, biting my lip, hoping he would notice. But Junkie poo, I'm your Okay, you gotta bring the incest. It always has to do with incest. Every fanfic, incest in some manner. I twisted my lips and went up to the front seat with my wanker still hanging out. Please, Daddy, I whined. He sighed and took a turn into our house. Why are we going home? I questioned. He turned his head toward me. I have something to show you. You're finally ready? He said in his deep, arousing voice. I got excited and climbed out of the car. I followed him to his secret room in the basement. He opened the door, and there lay hundreds of sex toys ready for my choosing. OMG, Daddy, you shouldn't have, I yelled in excitement. And all this time, I was so excited that I forgot my dick was still out. Daddy stared at my cock and grabbed the handcuffs from the corner of the room. Lay on the bed face down, he said in a low growl. I suddenly looked at his pants and saw his 10-inch penis standing straight up in his pants. I licked my lips and did as he commanded. As I lay face first on the bed, he lifted me ass, putting me in position where he can see everything. He handcuffed my hands to the frame and started to pull my pants down. I could feel his cold, clammy pig hands in my cheeks. I moaned at the touch. Okay, I don't want to continue. I really don't want to keep going. Just from the next line, I know how bad it's going to get, and I don't want to keep reading. You like that? He chucked. I like everything you do, Daddy, I half moaned. He chuckled and slapped my ass with a whip. I yelped in pain. God damn it. More. Oh, wait, sorry. More. I whispered painfully. I love the pain, especially since he was my father. He slapped it harder the next time, and he kept going until there was reed marks in both my cheeks. I then heard the sound of unzipping. It's time, I thought. I felt the top of his hook play around with my anus. I moaned quietly. He used this as a sign. He then started to put his thick dick inside of me. With every second he ripped my asshole, making me moan louder than the screams of burning juice. Why? Yes, Daddy! Put all of your throbbing cock in! I yelled. He then used this as a sign and suddenly stuffed every single inch of his 10-inch penis inside me. I moaned loudly with pleasure. He went faster and faster, making my whole body shake and with each push I yelled, "Harder, Hog Daddy! You like that, son?"
You like that, son?
Oh, God.
He said between breaths. I moaned, showing him that I loved it. He suddenly started fondling my balls. I couldn't say anything but a sound. I wanted him to never stop. As he was fondling my balls, he felt around and felt my vagina. What? He felt his vagina. He felt his vagina. When was this the thing? Junkie, you're a Hermie? He said in surprise. He lifted his throbbing cock out of my asshole, making it open and close. Sorry, Daddy. I thought maybe, I stuttered. No, you must be punished. Now suck my cock as I think of what to do. Can I please stop? Like, I honestly regret accepting this, okay? I whimpered as he took the handcuffs off of me. There were red marks where the handcuffs were. Daddy then grabbed my wrist and pushed me down on the bed. I looked up and saw the tip of his penis tracing my face. I willingly opened my mouth and started sucking his cock. It tasted like bacon. Tasted like bacon. Tasted very good and gladly went down on all his 10 inches. After 5 minutes of me sucking, he cummed while my mouth was still sucking. I knew it would please Daddy if I swallowed, so I swallowed all the grease that came out of his bacon-tasting cock. As I struggled to swallow his grease, he lifted up my chin and started speaking to me. That was hard. That was hard to read. Okay. Do you think I'll be a good grandfather? Oh my God, he asked. I wasn't so sure why he asked that, but I nodded my head in agreement. I saw his cheeks rise, meaning that he was smiling. He pushed me over and whipped my ass into place. He felt around and started fingering my vagina. Suddenly, I knew what he meant. You don't mean, I asked. Shut up and let me fuck you, he yelled. Then I felt his massive cock search around my pussy, finally finding the right hole. He slowly fit his fried bacon into my 16-year-old pussy. I gasped in surprise. I never used this part of me, but now I know the feeling. I need to use it more often. He put it in further. A little blood came out. I started to panic, but then he put his meaty fingers against my lips. Shh. It's all right. I felt soothed by his voice. I continued to enjoy the moment. Suddenly, I felt a warm substance fill my pussy. I moaned in pleasure, making me come as well. Daddy? I questioned. Hush, my love. You said I would make a good granddaddy, he replied. He took his dick out of me once more, our liquids falling on the bed sheets. We both take a deep breath and realized what a memorable experience this was. We cuddled for the next hour or so, thinking about the new name of our child and my brother. What do you think, Daddy? I asked him, admiring his beautiful features. He huffed in a deep voice. What about pyrocynical? Okay. Perfect, I whispered back. Then he turned his head, locking eyes with me. No homo, he said as he kissed my head. Oh, and then at the very end, if you ever read this, I'm sorry. At least they apologized. So Elvis, once again, I hate you. That's it. I'm done. Like I honestly, I think I might throw up after this.
God damn. That was graphic.
Nerf this.
I beat the fuck out of my dick so goddamn hard.
If you like this video, please make sure to like it and subscribe if you haven't already. In 2 weeks, I'm going to be releasing a video on Game of Thrones. So that should be fun because that's one of my favorite series. So I can't wait for that to be ruined. Kill me. So if you want to be in that video, make sure to follow me on Twitter at ElvisTheAlienTV. If you like this shirt and if you like this hat, go to alienclothing.com and I'll see you guys in the next video.